Happy Easter, everybody! What a great season. What a joyous time of year as spring is springing up all around us and the weather's getting nicer. And we come to church and we hear a story about how Jesus sprung forth from the tomb. They thought he was dead, but he wasn't dead. It was actually just God's wonderful surprise unfolding. And that's a story we're going to read today. It's called God's Wonderful Surprise. And it's from the Jesus Storybook Bible, and you're never going to believe this. This is the last story. I think we've done every other story in this Bible, and this is the last one to do for this children's sermon. So I hope you enjoy what we've got planned. We'll stop back here to talk about the story and surprises and all sorts of great things. I'll see you in a minute. God's Wonderful Surprise. Jesus' friends were sad. They would never see their best friend again. How could this happen? Wasn't Jesus the rescuer, the king God had promised? It wasn't supposed to end like this. Yes, but whoever said anything about the end? Just before sunrise, on the third day, God sent an earthquake and an angel from heaven. When the guards saw the angel, they fell down with fright. The angel rolled the huge stone away, sat on top of it, and waited. At the first glimmer of dawn, Mary Magdalene and other women headed to the tomb to wash Jesus' body. The early morning sun slanted through the ancient olive trees. Drops of dew glittered on leaves and grasses, little tears everywhere. The friends walked quietly along the hilly path, through the olive groves until they reached the tomb, and immediately noticed something odd. It was wide open. They peered through the opening into the dark tomb. But wait, Jesus' body was gone. And something else. A shiny man was there with clothes made from lightning. "Don't be scared," the angel said. But they couldn't help it. They screamed anyway. The angel asked them, "What are you doing here? This is a tomb, and tombs are for dead people." The women couldn't speak. "Jesus isn't dead anymore," he said. "He's alive again." And their hearts leapt, and then the angel laughed with such gladness that they felt for a moment as if they had woken from a nightmare. The other women rushed home, but Mary stayed behind. How could it be true? Jesus was definitely dead. How could he be alive? Just then Mary heard someone else in the garden. Perhaps it's the gardener, she thought. He'll know where Jesus' body is. "I don't know where Jesus is," Mary said urgently. "I can't find him." But it was all right. Jesus knew where she was, and he had found her. Mary. Only one person said her name like that. She could hear her heart thumping. She turned around. She could just make out a figure. She shaded her eyes to see and thought she was dreaming. But she wasn't dreaming. She was seeing Jesus. Mary fell to the ground. Sudden tears filled her eyes and great sobs shook her whole body, and all she wanted in that moment was to cling to Jesus and never let him go. "You'll be able to hold on to me later, Mary," Jesus said gently, "and always be close to me. But now go and tell the others that I am alive." Mary ran and ran all the way to the city. She had never run so fast or so far in all her life. She felt she could have run forever. She didn't even feel like her feet touched the ground. The sun seemed to be dancing and gleaming and bounding across the sky, racing with her and shining brighter than she could ever remember in the clear, fresh air. And it seemed to her that morning, as she ran, almost as if the whole world had been made anew. Almost as if the whole world was singing for joy. The trees, tiny sounds in the grass, the birds, her heart. Was God really making everything sad come untrue? Was he making even death come untrue? She couldn't wait to tell Jesus' friends. "They won't believe it," she laughed. She was right, of course. I'm here with Jason Jaster. Hi, Jason.
Hi.
And I'm going to show you a magic trick, okay? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, watch carefully. This magic trick is all about the Joker. See? The Joker, the cool thing is you put the Joker on the bottom,
Okay, so there's the Joker on the bottom. But then you take the card that's on the top, and the Joker is on the top too. And so if the Joker's on the bottom and the Joker's on the top, well, then is he in the middle? Of course the Joker's in the middle too. And now here's the really crazy thing. When you have 3 Jokers like that, you can take the Joker that's on the top, and you can put him on the bottom, and then the Joker will still be on the top. Because obviously there are 3 Jokers. That's all there is to it. But here's the thing, Jason. You weren't watching carefully. Look at this. You think that there are 3 Jokers, right?
Yeah.
But that's the problem. Actually, there's 1 ace, 2 aces, and 3 aces.
I didn't see that coming.
Wait, so Bruce Willis was dead the whole time?
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming.
Didn't see that coming, did ya? All of those funny little surprises and aha moments, they're all good reminders of God's wonderful surprise, as they call it in the Jesus Storybook Bible. You see, that's what Easter's all about. It's didn't see that coming. No one could have predicted or expected something like that. It was a complete world-changing moment. That's what Jesus' resurrection was then, and that's what it is for us now and today. It's a reminder that no matter how difficult things get, no matter how bad the situation seems, there's always the possibility of God doing something beautiful and wonderful and unexpected. God doing something that will make you say, I didn't see that coming. And I'm so glad it happened. There's been so many times in my life where God did something completely surprising and unexpected, where all of a sudden I find myself living in Denver, Colorado, and I say, didn't see that coming. So for your homework this week, as we put our faith into practice, I want you to plan a surprise for someone. A wonderful surprise. Do something nice that makes your mom or your dad or your friend say, wow, didn't see that coming. Plan a surprise for a person you love as a way to celebrate Easter, to celebrate the way that God surprises us with good news and resurrection hope again and again. I'm Pastor Nate. This has been the last story in the Jesus Storybook Bible, and this has been the Children's Sermon for this Easter week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.